So what's going on, guys? My name's Jamie. Welcome back to Officially Gas. Now today is a very exciting day. We're down at Litco, the little turbo company, and I'm here with the Golf R, and big things are happening. Now guys, a little bit of backstory to my kind of journey with my Golf R and my channel. You know, although I've featured it a little bit on the channel, perhaps I haven't featured it enough, and a lot of my followers are Golf R owners, or they're interested in Golf Rs or the EA888 engines or that kind of platform, and perhaps I haven't gave you guys enough content. So today is a special day in that we're going to be taking the Golf R to the next level. I'm not going to say exactly too much of what's going on, but just know this is going to be interesting and you do not want to miss it. So stay tuned and let's get it. So I'm here with Dan, the owner of Littco, the little turbo company. And yes, we've come to start a journey, shall we say?
We have indeed, yeah. Well, hopefully not too long a journey, but you know, hopefully a fruitful one that's going to put a smile on your face.
Well, fingers crossed.
With the help of your car, we'd like to show the world what we can actually do. We're one of the few companies in the UK, if not the world, that offers a one-stop shop, basically. Okay. We produce the turbos, we install them, and we map them. So Great. You can literally come to us and get everything. So
Great. Yeah. Perhaps it's good for you to tell the people at home that why I'm down here.
It's an honour to have you down here.
Thank
We've
you.
seen a lot of you on YouTube, and the idea is to get you down here to build your own turbo.
Amazing. Can't wait.
We are then going to install it for you onto your Golf R. Wow. We're going to map it, and we're going to let you see what we can do. And hopefully the proof will be in the pudding when you drive the car away and see what it's capable of.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Well, without further ado, thank you very much, Dan. And yeah, let's get into it.
Pleasure.
Wicked. Nice one. We're now where the magic happens, pretty much the heart of the business, the company. This is actually their workshop. Dan's going to speak us through exactly what they do. We're going to be looking at the L450 turbo and the L500.
So yeah, the L450 and the L500 are the main turbos that we do at the moment. The L450 is the entry level that we do. It's the mainstay of the products that we sell. It fills a very good gap in the market, we think, for people looking to go from stage 2 to more power, but without having to fit huge amounts of extras to their stage 2 in order to make decent power. You know, and the other thing as well is the price point on it. I think it's very reasonable for what it is, and it just seems to work.
Yeah, let's talk about price if you don't mind. Let's get straight into it, because I mean that again I think is a great selling point for the L450 turbo. I mean,
absolutely. So we retail these at $1,250 plus VAT, so it's £1,500 for a complete turbo, which comes with the actuator, comes with the DV, and comes with the muffler. We do it for, I think it's about $11.50 if you don't have the actuator, the DV. You've already got them on your turbo, so you can just swap them over. So yeah, it's a good replacement for a stock turbo as well, if you're looking to upgrade. And importantly, it comes with a year's warranty. So
that's it.
It's not like you're buying something and if it fails, you're not going to get warranty on it. It still comes with the same warranty. And I'm a firm believer of, we don't charge huge amounts of money for them. I'd rather sell more of them, economies of scale, sell more of them and make less money, and people benefit from them, than try and make lots of money and sell less of them.
Of course,
so
yeah.
It just works better for us, and they are just a very, I don't want to say easy turbo, they're just a very capable turbo. They do what they're going to say they do, and they do it very easily. And so there is no, I don't have tuners phoning up going, oh, it's not made the power. You know, it makes the power very easily. It just, they're easy to fit, they're easy to tune, and you know, everyone seems to have a smile. 450s just seems to be a good number.
Yeah. And moving on, I guess, to the L500.
So the L500 at the moment is the middle turbo that we do. It's designed, I think 500 is the key point, or the sweet point for the MQB engines.
I have heard the same. I have heard the same.
It's from all our testing that we've done, it's just a nice power figure. It's sensible, it's safe, and it just works well. So we designed our turbos around that figure.
Okay.
So the L500, again, it's the next step up. It uses the same housings. We just fit a bigger compressor wheel and a bigger turbine wheel in it, and then we use the same bearing system that we use in all our turbos to give it the reliability.
Okay.
And we make currently 500 1.9 to 2 bar on those, and we're making 1.9 bar of boost by 3,600 on the range. So it seems to work well.
Yeah. And the price point of the L500?
So the L500 at the moment is 1850 plus VAT, so it's about £2,100 for a complete turbo.
Okay.
So, but we can add in muffler delete, or you can leave it all off. So for around about £2,000, we've got a complete turbo.
Yeah.
Again, with a 1-year warranty and bolt on. So.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to looking at the price point of yours compared to competition that, let's say, get similar figures, I mean, you're a lot kind of, let's say, more competitive than they are.
I'd like to say more competitive. Yes, we don't have the overheads. One of the things that we do is we manufacture our own housings, so we're not reliant on having to purchase an original turbo to start with, which is expensive, you know. I
just feel that for what you guys are offering, bang for buck, your company definitely needs to be getting more coverage, and hopefully, guys at home, this is what I'm gonna be showing and showcasing today. And I think what the guys at home now would probably like to know is what turbo I'm going to be going for.
Well, I've ummed and ahed about it, and I was going to do the L450 because I just thought it's a good turbo, and a lot of people love it, and I just thought, no, let's go with the L500.
L500, guys, more power. So guys, on top of me actually having the pleasure of coming down to Litco today to see what they do and what they're about and see their workshop, I'm actually getting the honour of building or helping to build the turbo that will eventually be going on my car, which is the L500. So yeah, pretty much what we've got here is all the components of the L500 all laid out in front of us, and we're going to be making all of that into a complete one of those, which is L500. So again, Dan is going to talk us through exactly what's what, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Okay, so you're right, L500, these are the core components. So one of the key features that I've worked on and developed on over the last 3 years is to make a hybrid turbo that has the benefits of upgraded bearings for the reliability, but to retain it all in a stock bearing housing frame. So you can buy hybrids which use TD06 cores, which are fantastic. They're very reliable. They've been out for years. But they require either adapters to be fitted to the oil and drain lines, or you need special pipes. And they work. There's nothing wrong with them. But it was just my desire to make the hybrid look identical to a stock turbo, but have all the benefits of the upgraded bearings in it. So when it comes to developing it, what we looked at was we looked at the original bearings, and then we looked at what we knew was good for the upgraded bearings, and then we just came up with a plan to make it all fit together. Basically here, the L500 is made up of a core. I've actually already made this one up just to save a bit of time. But the essence of it is it's a bearing housing, which we have one here, which is a stock shape bearing housing, which we've actually had machined and developed for our own thrust bearings and parts. So it's slightly different internally to what the original turbo is, but in essence it offers the same fitment as a stock turbo.
Got it.
So we have that pretty much made up anyway. So we have the compressor wheel. So the compressor wheel here is a 7-bladed 54.5mm compressor wheel. We've had this designed by a company called KTS, and they produce them, and they produce them probably for a lot of companies in the world, to be honest. They're a very good company, make good quality products, and they've just allowed us to produce our own wheels and vary the design. We've had a number of designs of these wheels just to make the product how we want it to do. So maybe spool a bit quicker, or flow a bit more, or allow a bit more of the pressure ratios to stop it surging. So that's a compressor wheel. So the turbine wheel is made for us. It's designed and based around a stock turbine wheel. So the key dimensions, basically the part round where the rear seal sits and its lengths, are identical to the stock turbo or stock turbine, which allows us to fit it directly into the turbine housing. One of the other things that we've also had done, I don't know whether you can see here, is we've actually increased the shaft size here and across here, just for added strength and reliability. It was just one of the things that we thought would be a good idea, because we're putting more power and pressure
why not
and
kind of
load
level
through it.
Makes sense.
The thrust bearing we use is something that we've designed, and we spent a lot of time developing it. It's a completely different design to the original. It features 3 oil feeds into it, and we've tested this thrust bearing with one of our customers up to 2.8 bar. And we've run these on all our turbos, from stock turbos up to the L500 and some of our development turbos, and they've just worked really well. We've been running them for the last year. We've sold lots of turbos, and they just seem to be doing very well. So that was the key. That has been one of the key factors in us with these turbos. And then the other parts are just small bits, really. They're just the washers that go part of the thrust bearing setup that we use, just to ensure that they're strong enough. And that's the key parts, and that's basically what you're going to be building up today.
So it's that time now. I'm going to actually have a go at building the turbo's core. Obviously with Dan's supervision, hopefully we'll be able to do it. I know a lot of people at home right now are probably thinking, oh, I shouldn't have took that out. So yeah, it's me jumping the gun. A lot of people at home are probably thinking, if Jamie builds his turbo, it's going to last about 5 seconds in the car. But guys, I assure you, I'm in good hands. So you have actually kind of gave me a bit of a talk over how we need to do this. First component, and this is the
rear seal.
The rear seal.
Yeah.
Okay. So that just slides over. This is like a bit like a piston ring.
Exactly, piston ring on a cylinder of an engine. It's basically to stop the oil coming out the back of the bearing housing and into the exhaust. So
that just clicks over there, and then again find the front, and that just clicks into place like that.
Exactly, perfect.
Okay. Next, heat shield.
Heat shields. The heat shield basically is an extra protection between the turbine housing and the bearing housing, and it just stops some of the heat being transferred between the two. The exhaust gases can reach 1,000 degrees easily, and it just offers a bit of protection. Especially as they're water cooled. It just allows them to not absorb so much heat.
So then this onto the bottom here.
Yep.
So we'll hold that, and we get the turbine wheel. We get it right this time, and that just inserts through here, right?
Perfect. Yeah, if you keep it upright,
and that pushes. That's meant to fall out, guys. And then that just
perfect.
And we're in, right?
That's a good click there.
Okay, look at that. Look at that. Now,
so far, so good.
It's still time to mess up. Don't worry. So now, guys. Compressor wheel.
So the compressor wheel, obviously the key part, draws the cold air in through the air filter, compresses it. That then goes through the intercooler and then back into the engine. So the size, the diameters are all quite critical to how much power you actually want to make out of them. So,
and it's do you say
54.5 millimeter compressor wheel. So. Easily capable of 500, which is obviously what we're aiming for. So.
Well, if I fit it, guys, it'd probably do 7. All right, so that just slides up over here, yeah?
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, and I've noticed that I don't want to push it too hard, but it's not going to go all the way down on its own, right?
A cold day like this, it's a tolerance fit, so it's probably a bit tighter than it would be during the summer.
Yeah.
So what we use, we just use
This bad boy here, yeah?
that bad boy there.
Okay.
Just to heat it up very gently, and then it, as you'll see, it should just drop into place.
Like that. And so if I spin that with one finger, look at the skills, guys.
And with a bit of luck, it should just fall into place.
Wow, and I didn't burn the place down. All right. There we go, look at that.
Perfect.
And that's on there now, so it's an interference fit.
Yeah, so as it cools down, it will basically grip onto the shaft of the turbo, which is also good. And then we just use a nut on the top, which will tighten up when we're on the balancing machine. But that's just
So
to
I
hold it
won't
onto place.
tighten down
Yeah,
too much.
you probably won't be able to at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
So that's it, guys. Look at that, the core of an L500 turbo. Simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really? Guys, so we have got the officially gas built L500 on the balancing machine now.
We're going to do an initial run to start with, just to see where we're at.
Okay.
And then I'll get you to make some corrections to it.
Great.
So hopefully get it below the green line that we have across there, which will say that it's balanced and ready to go. What we need to do is we need to let the computer and the machine know which way is up, or the 12 o'clock position, which is referenced to that line there. In order to do that, it's we use a magnet, and we basically just magnetise the shaft in a north-south direction, and that is then picked up by the sensor here to give a reference as it spins to where the imbalance might be, and it's shown up on basically on the clock face up on there. Set that up. And that's locked, so that's just a protective shield on there in case anything happens. The sensor's in there. As it spins, it detects how fast it's going, and then it's able to tell us where the imbalance is. So what we'll do initially, we'll just do a run, see what we're at, and we'll go from there. So so now it's increasing the oil pressure. It's going to put the air in.
Oh wow.
Wow. So going back to earlier when we said that you could just fit it and install it and you'd be fine, you would have done. Good job, because that's...
Okay, so it's primarily, just as long as it's below this green line, we're good. Or no?
Yes.
Yeah?
Basically for us, that's perfect. A lot of the OE standard is 1 up to about 85,000, and then 1.5.
Okay.
So we're well below.
Wow.
You could literally, with that, just stick it in the car.
So we just got lucky.
We got lucky.
Hang on, or was it how I built it? I think I've got the touch.
How you built it. So what we'll do, I mean, that would be perfectly okay, and I'll be more than happy to put that in the car, but we'll get you to make some corrections, and we'll see if we can make it a bit better, because the better it is, the better it is.
Yeah, of course, why not?
So, just to run through it, basically what we can do now is we can basically run our finger across here, and this is the speed at which the turbo's been spinning at. And as we run it across, we get this marker that basically tells us where the imbalance is. So at 47,000 RPM, we've basically got about 0.3 of a G. That's gravity, not G as in grams weight, of imbalance at that particular point. So what's that? That's probably like 7 o'clock point. And as we go across, we're up to a peak nearly there at 0.45 at 6, and as we go across, with any luck, it will stay in the same region, and we've got a peak there of 0.55, near enough at 6 o'clock. So, which is good, because all the imbalance is on exactly the same mark, which is 6 o'clock. So what I need you to do is to take the grinder and take some material off the nut at the 6 o'clock position to hopefully...
You want me to grind the nut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Possibly go wrong. Hold the wheel with one hand. So if you turn that on, and then hold it.
So guys, I've pretty much, in essence, I've chewed a little bit off the top, basically
Well, off the bottom.
Off the bottom.
Off the bottom. You've chewed a bit off the bottom to reduce the weight on that side, which the machine has told us it's got more weight in that plane at that particular point.
So it's a little bit kind of trial and error as to how much you take off. But I mean, we're already well within the tolerances, aren't we? The good tolerances.
We're within tolerances. So, I mean, yeah, I reckon you're going to need to take some more off.
Okay.
But it's a start. And what we should see is basically the next line, which will be blue, if we've done it right, should be below what we've got on red. Okay. Okay. So what we're doing, we take a little bit off and see if we go and we'll decide whether we're happy or we'll do a bit more. Okay. But there becomes a point where if we take too much off, then it starts going in the opposite direction because we've taken too much.
Got you.
And then you need to take it off the top.
Okay.
So,
yep.
But we'll just give it a go.
All right.
Right, let's see. So we'll do next so we can see both at the same time.
Okay.
Perfect. So, okay, it's better.
It's better.
It's getting better. We could probably do a bit more because there's still, you know, it's still in the same place. It's slightly bit more round, so you could probably do it more of the 7 o'clock bit and just take some more off. Okay. And yeah, just keep going. That's all we've got to lose.
All right, let's get it. Yeah.
Just give you an idea, that's 0.4 G maximum across the whole way. I mean, we're down at 0.1, which is going to make it sound quieter and it spools quicker and there's less stress on the turbo. So that's as good as you get. You know, that is exceptionally well done.
Result.
You've got a job.
Guys, so now I work for Litco, and yeah, if you want a turbo build, call me. But yeah, no result. I'm really happy with this. It's been a real good insight into the process. Like, you know, I guess I never thought too deeply into the ins and outs of it. But I mean, to see him do it, it's
build it, be part of it, and
literally, because that's the turbo, guys. That's the turbo that's going on my car. Yeah, it's good. Complete Litco L500 turbo, OG style. Wicked, wicked. So guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to be ending the video here. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed today. I mean, I actually feel honoured to be able to come down to Litco and build my own turbo, which is ultimately going on my car. Stay tuned guys, because the next coming videos are going to be just as interesting. We're going to be heading down to Devil Developments, putting my car on the dyno to get that base figure, so we can basically work off that and basically see the gains that we achieve. So guys, again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, if you want to check out Litco, the little turbo company, make sure you check out all the links in the description because they'll all be down there. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. So peace out.